going to let a few guys come in, and then we had a good discussion last night. And I want to thank you guys for coming in. It was a really good discussion. We talked about a lot of the focus on men and the and keeping the focus on family and stuff like that. So thank you so much for all of your insight, your input. A lot of good wisdom. I got a lot out of it. So thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. I'm just gonna let a few of you more come in. I'm hanging out with a friend tonight, and so I'm not gonna be on here for too long. But if you guys have any questions, don't forget to give the thumbs up. It's good for the algorithm, and don't forget to comment, say something. It's good for the algorithm. This has kind of been the around the same time I've been going live every uh, every few times. So I think 8 o'clock is a good time. 8 p.m. is a good time to go live. I think I want to try to keep more consistency. I've been doing it the at least twice a day for on my days off. So I want to now be more consistent with the time with you guys. So thank you so much for asking about that earlier. Oh, and also thank you for the yeah, thank you guys for the input on my new little adventure that I'm trying to um, get rolling. My new little side hustle that I'm starting to get rolling. You guys are really good and giving me some insight and some tips and stuff like that. What were the expense? What most of the expenses would be, and what to do, what not to do, what to get, what not to get. If you have been following my posts that I've been putting, you'll see the pictures of what I've been working on, and nobody knows about it except for you guys. No one's gonna know about it except for you guys. Um, it's really different from events. It's really different from what I was doing before. It has nothing to do with events whatsoever. It's far from what anyone ever imagined for me to do. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming in, you guys. So I'm hanging out with a friend tonight. What are you guys doing for the weekend? Um, I got a lot of responsibilities to take care of now that I'm moving. Just gonna dive 100% into what I need to do and for this year, and gonna catch up real fast. I'm gonna catch up the past 6 years that were lost as just constant and negative everything. I'm gonna catch it up real fast and get back to where I need to be. So thanks to you guys for supporting me. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. I don't know if you hear that in the background. I'm watching the Food Network. The Food Network, right? The Food Network. I kind of like watching it. Me and my daughter used to always watch the Food Network or the Home Improvement Channel. My daughter loved watching the Home Improvement Channel, and then she used to watch the List It or Hey, what's going on, Rubio? Thank you, brother. Um, and the Home Improvement Channel was probably her favorite over the Food Network channel, but those are the two that we watched the most. And she was so cute. She was like, "Oh, Love It or List is on," and I'm like, she was only like 6 or 7 at the time, but she had to watch Love It or List It, and she was always kind of rooting on should they build the new room or should they just list it and sell it and buy the new place. It was like she completely understood it, and I was just like, oh my goodness. you don't see 6 and 7 year olds enjoying the home improvement channel, love it or list it. My daughter is definitely a different human being, but so am I. So, and that's those are the people that win doing things differently sometimes. Thank you guys for coming in last night. I don't know if that some of you are in here now, but thank you so much for coming out last night. You guys were awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. And then the messages I got afterwards, thank you guys so much. You guys are my new family. I have lost a lot of people in my life, and I've lost some of the close people that in my life. My girlfriend recently, and you guys are the only ones that I really talk to and have to talk to. So thank you so much. And some of you are nearby too, so we have to meet up, and then we're gonna have to make a date to meet up at some point. And some of you are not so. Hey, what's going on, Yasmi? Yasmia, yeah, what's going on, Yasmia? And Rubio, thank you. That's hope you're doing well. Hope your kids and family are doing well. Wishing you the best. Staying strong. Did you work out today? Did you go to the gym? Did you eat right? All right. I starved all day today, and then I filled my belly with a bunch of freaking um, Chipotle, but Chipotle salad though. Thanks for coming in, guys. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, and don't forget to comment and say something. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys have been awesome. I was just mentioning right now how I lost so many people in my life and stuff, and due to unfortunate circumstances, and then losing my girlfriend recently, the one that cheated on me. I told you guys all about, and we. But that's okay. That's okay. It's good. I enjoyed the painful process of Chipotle is nice. Yes, it is. Chipotle is nice. You can never go wrong with it, but because it's so like simple and it's like this, the same ingredients on the menu, you kind of get tired of it after a while, right? But Chipotle is good stuff. Um, what are your favorite foods um, that your kids like to enjoy or enjoy eating with you? Because it's hard sometimes to feed them, right? They want to eat different things or don't simp out. You'll be. Thank you, brother. You're 100% right. Thank you. Don't simp out. Telling you. Well, it's okay. She found herself a little simp. I call him the bitch boy, and but that's okay. We already we already dealt with that a couple times, and then it's clear as day he's gonna go. If I did anything, if I even like remotely like slapped him like the bitch that he is, he would run and tell, and this wouldn't be able to take it like a man. So I'm not even gonna waste my time, my arm strength on his fucking little brittle bitch face. Let's see. Just got to ask the kids. They always want all sorts of stuff. Yeah, they do, right? They always want to like what's the number one thing? Why my daughter goes to Chick-fil-A like religiously, like she has to have her Chick-fil-A, and then of course McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, and stuff like fast food. And I was actually got on mom, and I'm so grateful she actually listens to me about this. Like I don't get on mom at all about what she's doing because she's in there, she's soldiering it, she's being a mom, she's doing her thing. So I don't get on her a lot, but I'm grateful that she listens to me about this. She gets too comfortable in just grabbing the fast food and throwing it at the kid, and that's not freaking cool. You got to be disciplined on pushing a healthy meal every so often to the kids. And I told her that, and she was gave me some pushback, but she listened though, which is good. We can't constantly on every meal be fast food. They all want Funyuns. Yeah, they do all want Funyuns. That's funny, but it's hard. It's hard. I've been there when I was a full time dad and building my business, going from the house to taking her with me when she was at the events or the meetings, and I had her underneath the table in the little carrier. She was little at the time, but she was with me at every event, every meeting. She was with me. I had my little girl next to me, and sometimes it is easier to just go to the fast food. But thankfully, at that time, I actually had to prepare foods. I had to prepare her baby foods and feed her after the meeting, or change her, and I would go from one meeting to another, or if it was the events. And then after separation, I had her on the weekends, and my ex-wife knew that my busiest time was on the weekend. My work was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I only work 3 days a week. And she was like, "Nope, I'm not changing it. You're going to take her Friday, Saturday, Sunday." I said, "Well, I got to do what I got to do." So there was my little girl. She was in a big ass U-Haul truck, a big rental truck. I went to load up the warehouse. She was in there at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I had her in this big truck, loud as hell, turning the key, woo, with equipment in the back, and she's dead asleep. And she's right next to me inside the truck over there, in the middle console, where you put your drinks or whatever. But the truck's big enough; it has enough foot space to put your baby right there. And it's all shaking, and it's an old U-Haul truck or a Penske. Sometimes I rented the Penske if the U-Haul wasn't available. And yeah, she was right there with me, my little ride or die, my little girl, man. I wasn't going to give up my business and then also give up the time with my daughter. She was a trooper. Yeah, I love that stuff, right? They're little soldiers too. It's not just about us, right? We have to reflect outward. It's not just about us. We have to reflect outward. Our energy, is a reflection of who what our mind is thinking, and who the people are around us. So she was the soldier. That's what you're 100% right. She was the little ride or die, because she was right there with me. That's why I love her so much. That's why I have a huge attachment to her. That's why I'm open and honest to everybody. But like, I'm massively depressed because I'm not with her all the time. That's why, man. Thank you for sharing. I love you guys. You guys are awesome, man. The I'm gonna stay on here for another 10 more minutes, but they asked me to go to the simplest stuff, gas station, parks, etc. Oh, they do. Right on. Yeah, it's cool. They just want to go places. They just want to be with you, and that's beautiful. They don't care where they're at times. Like, let's go to the gas station and get that one candy or something, right? Let's go to the park. They just want to be with you. Yeah, she is my soulmate. She is. What's funny is that you say that, is I love the fact that we had this nonverbal communication, and we still do to this day. We can walk in a room or walk into public somewhere, and we can read each other by looking at each other. We don't even say each other anything. You know how when you're with your best friend and you guys look at each other like, "What the hell was that?" But you're just looking at each other, but you guys are speaking with your eyes sometimes, but only you guys understand each other. That's my daughter, man. That's my daughter. And still to this day, what's really cool? I'll be on the phone with her, and she'll say, "I want to tell you something," and then she runs to the room away from her mom, because she knows her mom's in the room, and in the living room. So she'll run to her bedroom. She'll say something like, "I want to show you my toy, and I want to show you, it's so cool." And so she'll run to the room, and I know she's trying to get away from mom. She want to tell me something. So she'll go into the room, and then she goes into her little tent. In her little safe space. You know how kids go into their little tent, or they go into the little toys area, or they want to play. They want to build their little teepee. Just know you can never be replaced having any more. Yeah, I know that. I know that 100%. It's because of the character that I am and the energy I breathe. Yeah, thank you, brother. You're awesome. And thank you so much for that. I really needed to hear that. Thank you, man. And she will be in her little tent. Yeah, daughter loves me building forts, and she calls them forks. Yeah. How old is she? Oh, that's awesome. How old is she? My little girl's 9. She's about to be 10, going on 35. But I think she skipped her 20s. She's something else. She's listening to jazz music. She's listening to the news stations, the cooking channel, and I'm like, she's only 9 years old, and then she's building robots. It's crazy. I really try not to talk about my daughter too much about her accomplishments to people because there's two things here. I want to be I want to be understanding and like sympathetic to other parents that have children. Not a lot of kids are like my daughter, just really not a lot of kids are like her. And so I don't want to be like, hey, my kid's better than yours. By all means, my kid, all kids are beautiful in their own unique way, and they're all successful and just these huge, beautiful souls, right? In their own unique way. And they all have this special talent in them, right? We just need to find and discover what it is. But my daughter is really different, and I try not to talk about her accomplishments too much because I want other parents to share in the joy and the love that they have about their own children. I want them to share, that with me, and I want to enjoy that experience of hearing that and sharing that love. Just to hear parents talk about their children is the most beautiful thing. That's actually one of the things I wish to have in my life is a woman that enjoys life from different generations, from the children's perspective, from their own perspective. And yeah, man, it's okay, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll go live again tomorrow. We're gonna do it two more times, and then I have to post two more videos tonight for you guys. I love you guys with all my heart, man. You're the greatest. There's nothing above you, man. You're the strength I need. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my life. I love you guys. Be strong, man. Keep your heads up. You're soldiers. You're kings. You're demigods. There's nothing greater than the power of you. Thank you. I love you. Be blessed. Take care.